Hello, fellow trainers, and welcome to another visit to my custom Pokemon region, the Halzari region. Let's go! Last time when we visited the Halzari region, you got to meet my personal favorite Pokemon of all time. Its regional variant that I've designed, you got to meet my Ice type, Arcanine. A wonderful, wonderful Pokemon indeed. It's got a lot of fan base already, so I'm very happy and excited that he's been getting so much attention, and I absolutely adore that. That happened last time. And last time I also teased you with this one, the desert Pokemon. I'm sure the shape gives away a little bit of it right now, but we're going back fully into a custom Pokemon by myself, no regional variant or pre-existing Pokemon here. And I would like you to meet this brand new Pokemon right here, right now. I'd like you to meet Sparactus. Sparactus is a fighting and grass type Pokemon with a painted cactus vibe here. Little bit of spikes everywhere to still give that nice cactus vibe, but just in case it's there, fun little design with some nice painted edges to it as well. As we go to its entry, Sparactus is the sparring prickly Pokemon. It is fighting and grass type, as I said before, and it is number 105 in the Halzari Pokedex. A relatively stationary Pokemon, Sparactus conserves its energy to combat the harsh climate around it and opposing Pokemon. An abundance of water can exponentially aid this Pokemon's movement. So with Sparactus, I was going for that vibe. To me, it's hard at times to find the life in things, and that's what I appreciate about Pokemon. Back in the day, I used to hate designs like a Klefki or similar Pokemon that, or even a Nose Pass. They give life to these stationary items that don't have life. And at first, I thought, oh, that's just so silly and so ridiculous. Now I adore those Pokemon designs because of how creative and fun they are, even if they're basic or simple in design choices. I thought it'd be a really fun challenge and narrative to take this very stationary thing, such as a cactus, and turn it into something fierce or damaging or powerful. A cactus, while it has enormous defense systems, they are actually extremely delicate plants. Recently, just this past year, I went to Arizona, went through the desert in Saguaro National Park and Petrified Forest National Park. And when you encounter cacti for the first time and you're not used to that desert environment, you're thinking these are tanks, essentially, of nature, where they're just indestructible because they go through such a harsh environment to live. And it's not the case at all. They're extremely delicate plants, which is why they have such a prickly, immediate defense system, like the needles on a cactus. So I thought that'd be a really interesting vibe. So take the vibe of a cactus and make it fighting type, which is logical, but the grass type is still there. So there's still a delicacy to the Pokemon itself, but it has that fighting vibe. And the painted vibe, as I'm looking at the Halzari region, it's supposed to be all based off of the US, but a little bit into Canada. And then I also like to throw a little Southwest Mexican flair in there as well. When you go to the Southwest in the United States, you see so much Hispanic culture, Latino culture, and things of that nature. I love pro wrestling, so I thought it'd be very fun to mix those cultural notes of lucha libre in the design here, which is why you have more of those spiked red design patterns within the cactus. So it has a little bit more fun personality to it as well. So we hit the cultural notes of the US and our southern neighbors in Mexico, but we also have a fun Pokemon design as well. But you can see Sparactus has no legs either, so it gives that very stationary vibe. So Sparactus would be one that's not going to move a lot until it's in battle or until it has to be forced to move for its own survival. So I thought those are all very fun notes to put into the design, and I'm very happy with how it turns out. However, we're not done with this line or other things. But before we get there, we're going to ask you this question as we always do on the channel. If you are a frequent viewer of this series, I always leave you the tease. So for next week, I need you to ask, who's that Pokemon? You're going to meet the Oasis Pokemon, another custom Pokemon of my own design that ties in with Sparactus. And we're going to have a very fun time introducing that Pokemon. But before you go, as always, I'd like to say thank you for watching the video. If you could, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this with as many people as you possibly can. It helps me out a great deal, and it tells me that you guys are liking the content and you want to see more. And I put a lot of work into this, so I'd love to see it be seen by as many people as possible. But with that being said, follow me wherever you can, Pokemon Trainer Evan. But lastly, again, thank you so much for all the support and watching these videos. Greatly appreciated. Peace, love, and hugs. Bye-bye.